Hi guys, this is Ayu from Japanese with Ayu. 皆さん、こんにちは。Ayu です。In this video, I'm gonna talk about the phrases you can use on the phone. Please stay tuned until the end of the video, and you will know a lot of phrases you can use when you are on the phone. So, let's get started. So first of all, you know what to say when you call someone. How do you say? Yes. もしもし。もしもし。And if you haven't talked to them for a while, you can say もしもし。久しぶり。もしもし。久しぶり。And then maybe I would say 元気にしてた？元気にしてた？So instead of just saying 元気, or you can say 元気, but 元気にしてた? How have you been? What have you been up to? Things like that. もしもし、久しぶり。元気にしてた? Or if you want to ask, oh, what were you doing? What are you up to? 何してた? 何してた? So that's how you start the conversation on the phone. And also, we're gonna start the conversation with, hey, is that okay now? I mean, you know, they are picking up the phone, so I think it's okay. But we still ask, is that time okay for you? Can we talk for a bit now? So you say, もしもし、今いい？今いい？ I made a video about, hey, do you have a sec? Do you have a moment? Can we talk a bit? So if you haven't watched this video, and yeah, you can watch it later. But yes, here, 今いい？今ちょっと大丈夫？ So we like to ask them, is that okay? Is that okay time to talk? So make sure it's okay, the other person is willing to talk. We don't feel too bad about, keeping them to talk to. Or you can start with もしもし遅くにごめんね遅くにごめんね or 遅い時間にごめんね遅い時間にごめんね I'm sorry for calling you this late I'm sorry for calling you at night 夜遅くにごめんね Even if it's not the late time, you can say忙しいのにごめんね。忙しいのにごめんね。We like to apologize. Sorry if you are busy. Sorry for calling you when you are busy. 忙しいのにごめんね。So that's how we start talking on the phone. Now, I'm gonna bring up this different situation. Let's say your reception your internet or your connection isn't great and you can't hear them. もしもし、聞こえる？聞こえる is a word to say, can you hear me? Okay? So even though the verb is 聞く, to listen, to hear, we use the potential form 聞こえる。聞こえる? Can you hear me? Alright? 聞こえる？もしもし聞こえる？聞こえますか？ Or if you can't hear them, you say, 聞こえない。ごめん、聞こえないんだけど。もしもし、聞こえないんだけど。I can't hear you. If you wanna say, it's hard to hear. It's a little bit like loud around you. It's very hard to hear your voice. You can say, ちょっと聞こえにくい。ちょっと聞こえにくい。にくい is a different grammar. You can use it with the verb to say it's difficult to do this. So 聞こえにくい means it's very hard to hear. Or directly you can say 声が小さい。ごめん、声が小さいよ。Or other expression you can say 声が遠い。 遠い means far, but you say 声が遠い. When you can't hear them well, you say 声が遠い. It sounds like the person is really far away. So you say 声が遠いよ。ちょっとごめん。声が遠い。聞こえない。For the connection, we say 電波。電波。So you say ごめん。電波が悪い。電波が悪いみたい。It seems like the connection is bad. 電波が悪いみたい。電波が悪いみたい。Or if there's like a loud outside, the other person, ちょっと周りがうるさい。Even my side, if there's like a loud outside, I can say ごめん、聞こえない。ちょっと今、周りがうるさいの。周り around me. Around. うるさい means noisy. 周りがうるさくて聞こえない。Okay, let's move on to the next situation. I mean, this is a little bit related to the other one, but when you wanna call back, what would you say? 電話をする is the verb to call, or you can use 電話をかける, right? To call someone. If you wanna call them back, you say かけ直す. So, ちょっとごめん、かけ直してもいい？かけ直してもいい？かけ直すね。You know, when someone just calls you and you picked up, but it's actually not a good time, you wanna say, sorry, I'll call you back in a sec. かけ直すね。ちょっとかけ直す。すぐかけ直す。There's another phrase you can say. 折り返し。折り返し電話するね。This is more like polite situation. You can probably use more. 折り返し電話します。折り返す means to return. So if someone calls you, you call them back later. You say, not かけ直す because if it's, polite situation, you can say, 折り返し電話します。こちらから折り返し電話します。Okay, so now, you have a good time talking with them and you kind of want to go. You want to, end the conversation. I also made this video, how to end the conversation politely in Japanese. So you should go watch this video just right after this. Anyway, on the phone, you say, 今日は楽しかった。話聞いてくれてありがとう。Thank you for listening to me. 話せてよかった。I'm glad we talked. I'm glad we could talk. 話せてよかった。ありがとね。Or you can say, I'm glad that I could hear your voice. 声が聞けてよかった。声が聞けてよかった。ありがとう。And then, じゃあまた話そう。また話そうね。また連絡するね。また連絡する。こっちも。私もまた連絡する。So we are actually trying to finish this conversation on this phone, the chat on the phone. And now, finally, it's ending. But then we still say, もう遅くまでごめんね。忙しいのにごめんね。長々とごめんね。So you were saying, I'm sorry for keeping it so long. And we still like to say sorry again here. また話そうね。いや、ごめん。遅くまでごめんね。いや、こっちこそごめん。ほんと忙しいのに。And then, last we say, じゃあまたね。また話そうね。How many times? like, じゃあまたね。じゃあおやすみ。バイバイ。またね。This is kind of phrases I think you would use a lot when you are on the phone. And yeah, how was it? Today I tell you about kind of casual conversation here I was like imagining when you're talking with your friend or someone who's close to you. But yeah, you can still use these phrases with something ますとかです。すみません。 just a little bit changing to some words to polite form, so you can still use this in a formal situation as well. And especially like when I said 折り返し電話します, this is a very good one. If you have a chance to talk to someone on the phone, please don't be scared. Just get ready for these phrases. You can say, I should say this, I should say this. But when you have a conversation, just enjoy the chat with your friends, and I'm sure you would feel very confident when you know some certain phrases you should say on that phone. Thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon in my next video. 今日もありがとうございました。ではまた次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。If you want to take my online lesson, go to my website. The link is in the description below. Choose the lesson type and book the day and time. Like so. So you can fill your information here, you can pay here. Before the appointment, please add me on Skype. My ID is AA-YU. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my lesson. Bye!